Is Oleksandr Usyk holding up the heavyweight division? Many fans are now starting to blame Oleksandr Usyk for preventing the likes of Joseph Parker, Aji Kabayao, Moses Ituma, Derek Chisora, Fabio Wardley for fighting for a world title. But is that fair though? Is it fair to put all the blame on the current undisputed heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Usyk? My answer to that is both yes and no. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But before we really get into this video, my people, I'm going to ask you to do me one massive favor. Please don't forget to smash the like button. Leave your comments down below. Let's have a conversation. Let's engage. I always try my best to respond to as many comments as possible. And if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. After you subscribe, hit the notification bell because that will notify you every time I drop a new video. And if you're already subscribed, please go ahead, check. Have you hit the notification bell? Because if you haven't, you're missing out every time I drop a new video. Go ahead and do that, my people. You're going to help the channel to grow. You're going to help with the algorithm. Go ahead, do that. I'll really appreciate it. Now, let's get back into this video. Is Oleksandr Usyk to blame? Like I said, it's yes and no from me. It's yes because Oleksandr Usyk holds all the belts right now. Yeah, he's the undisputed champion. He's got all the belts. So he kind of gets to decide who he fights next, innit? If Oleksandr Usyk doesn't want to fight his mandatories, then his mandatories don't get a title shot unless he gets stripped. But so far, we haven't really heard nothing from Oleksandr Usyk. Like, it's been all silence. It's been all silence. There's no clarity. So a lot of us, not just the fans, but the fighters that I've mentioned included, we're all in the dark. We don't know what's happening. Maybe the promoters, they might be in on it. They might know what the hell is happening on the inside, but we don't know what's happening. We're still waiting to hear from Oleksandr Usyk. Now, after Oleksandr Usyk smoked Daniel Dubois at Wembley, he did mention a couple of names, Tyson Fury, I think he mentioned Joseph Parker, maybe a couple other names that maybe I forgot. Even Joshua, he mentioned him. But we all know already that there's been lingering rumors here that Oleksandr Usyk wants to fight Tyson Fury. He wants to fight Tyson Fury. Even Tyson Fury came out and gave a date. What was it? 26th of April, 2026 at Wembley. Usyk versus Tyson Fury, the trilogy. So, if that's the case, if Oleksandr Usyk already knows, that that's the fight that he wants, because we know that fight, even though a lot of us boxing fans don't want to see it, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see a trilogy between these two guys. I think it's a waste of time. It's pointless. We've seen that movie before. Let it go. But if that's the direction that the current undisputed champion, the current heavyweight champion, the current undisputed heavyweight champion of the world wants to go, if that's the direction he wants to go, that's cool. You can have a blessing. Go do. You've earned the right. Me personally, Oleksandr Usyk has earned the right to do whatever the hell he wants. I'm just being real. Undisputed champion of the cruiserweight division, undisputed the heavyweight division. He can do what he wants. 2 times undisputed the heavyweight division, by the way. That is not easy to do. So he's earned the right to do whatever the hell he wants to do. So if that's what he wants to do, go and fight Fury next year, have the trilogy, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. However, at least let us know. Give us some clarity. Vacate the titles, man. Let the other guys who are next in line fight for the titles. Give them an opportunity to become world champions or to fight for world titles and have an opportunity to win and realize their dreams. Just this whole darkness that's lingering around the heavyweight division, I don't think is healthy at all. Because I read the comments, I watch other channels, I see what's happening. A lot of the fans are like, yo, Usyk needs to vacate, he needs to get stripped. I can hear that. That's why I'm putting some of the blame on Usyk. Not all the blame, but some of the blame on the current undisputed heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Usyk. Just give us some clarity, bro. Just let us know, champ. Like, yo, I don't want, just tell us. You want to fight Fury? You're not interested in defending any belts? That's fine, drop the belts. Drop the belts. Or maybe Usyk has too much pride. Maybe he doesn't want to look like He's running away from his responsibilities. Do you know what I mean? Maybe someone else needs to take that away from him. Take the responsibility away from Usyk. I'm not saying that Usyk is a chicken or he's scared or, come on, he's not scared to fight any of these guys that I've mentioned. He will fight all of them. Usyk is a warrior. He's proven it time and time again. So I'm never going to accuse him of ducking anybody. But maybe he's waiting for someone to just strip him. And that's where I come to the no. This is where I say not all the blame is with Oleksandr Usyk. Some of the blame has to be put on these spineless, coward boxing organizations, federations, whatever they want to call them. So WBO, WBA, IBF, WBC. These guys are absolutely spineless. They don't actually enforce their mandatories. You know, Joseph Parker was the mandatory for Oleksandr Usyk. But they went round him. And Daniel Dubois got to fight Oleksandr Usyk in the rematch. When we all know that Joseph Parker deserved the fight against Oleksandr Usyk as the mandatory. But they went round Joseph Parker. A few brown envelopes, I'm sure, were passed around. And these guys, spineless organizations, turned a blind eye, kept shush, and yeah. Usyk went in there and smoked Daniel Dubois like he should. These guys are absolutely spineless because they have the responsibility to the fans as well and to boxing. They could actually just put everyone out of their misery, you know? They could just say to Usyk, listen, mate, you've taken too long. We've given you a month and a bit. You've had your fun. We've given you time to relax and enjoy and do whatever it is. You haven't made your decision. All right, boy, we're stripping you. You've been a great champ. We appreciate you. We respect you, but we're taking the belts. Let the other guys have a crack at it. They could do that. These organizations can do that, but they don't want to do that. I don't know if they're scared. I don't know if they're just cowards, spineless, like I said. I don't know if they're getting paid. It seems like if you just throw a little brown envelope, these guys just turn a blind eye, man. That's how it looks like to me. These organizations have the responsibility. So we should put the blame on them as well because they're not doing their job. They're not enforcing their mandatories. How long is Joseph Parker going to be a mandatory for? How long is Fabio Wardley? Like, come on. Derek Chisora, how long are these guys going to be mandatories for? What is the point of being a mandatory if you can't get a title shot against the champion? Now we got Joseph Parker, who's the WBO interim champ. He's scheduled to fight. Well, it's rumors at the moment, but we're hearing that this is going to happen for October. Joseph Parker, the WBO interim champ, is going to be fighting Fabio Wardley, who's the WBA interim champ. Interim champ versus interim champ fighting each other like, why is it a unification of the interim belts? This is silly. What's next? The winner of that fight fights the IBF interim champ and then fights the WBC interim champ. And then what? You become what? The undisputed interim champion of the world. This is silly, mate. It's gonna get silly. These organizations, yeah, needs to get their house in order. They need to sort things out quickly. Give the boxing fans and the fighters who work really hard to put themselves in the positions that they are in, give them some clarity. Because it's not fair on the fighters. It's not fair on the fans. We keep asking questions. No one's talking. No one's saying anything. We're left in the dark. Boxing, to me, is all about meritocracy. If you work your way up to the top, you deserve to get a title shot, man. I understand the business side of it, where they have to make money. I get it. I understand it. I get it. But let's respect the principles as well, man. Come on, let's bring back some integrity to the heavyweight division as well. Boxing, overall, man. These organizations need to give us some clarity, man. They're responsible for that. Listen, I don't want to say some words, man. But yeah, man, just have some courage, man. Have some courage, man. Strip Oleksandr Usyk if he doesn't want to defend the titles. Strip him of it. Let Fabio Wardley, Joseph Parker, Moisei Toma, Derek Chisora, let these guys scrap for the belts, man. Because at the end of the day, Oleksandr Usyk, we all know, I know, you know at home, yeah? He's the numero uno. He's the number one guy. He's the number one guy. He doesn't need to hold any belts for us to know that he is the best. Until someone beats him, he's the best. So even if you strip him of all the belts or he vacates all the titles, we know Oleksandr Usyk is the best. Until someone beats him. So he doesn't need to be undisputed. He doesn't need to hold all the belts right now. It's pointless. He doesn't need it. With or without the belts, he's the best fighter. So just do him a favor. Put him out of his misery. Like, no, his misery, but just do him a favor. Maybe he doesn't want to vacate because he doesn't want to look a certain way. He doesn't want to look like he doesn't want to fight certain guys. Do him the favor. Take the responsibility away from him. Strip him. And let the other guys scrap for the titles, man. I want to leave it down, my people. But like I said, leave your comments down below. Let me know, man. Let me know, do you agree with me or you don't? Who is to blame for what's happening in the heavyweight division? Is it Usyk? Is it the boxing organizations? The guys who actually own these belts? Do they need to develop a bit of courage and do the right thing for the fighters and the fans? Let me know in the comments, my people. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned. Until then. Peace.